Transmitting to you from Old Heart Radio.
I'm just fucking joking, people. God. Hello. Yes, you guessed it. That's right. Hold your butt cheeks together, because it's Old Heart Radio's least consistent podcast, Coffee and Contemplation. That's right. Another riveting episode with your host, me, Old Heart, a.k.a. Jared, a.k.a. Fuck right off. I gotta work on this attitude. I probably have said it on this podcast before, but whatever. I always most associated with Raphael from the Ninja Turtles, the whole bad attitude sort of thing. My parents called me, my nickname was Bear growing up, because I was kind of grumpy, and I could get agitated easily. Either way, I'm just trying to be a little honest with you all here on the podcast, on ye old podcast. I'm on my phone currently while recording this, which I know, wild notion, doing two things at once. But what I'm trying to say to you is, I'm on my phone. I was on Instagram. And you might as well get on your phone and use your Instagram to follow Old Heart Radio. Just look up Old Heart Radio. We're there. Just so you know. Just wanted to shout out to ourselves. This is the second podcast I've recorded today. I decided, who knows? Maybe I'm going to marathon podcast a whole bunch of Coffee and Contemplations today to jam as much as possible into the end of November. Because that's right, dear folks. It's the end of November. It is the last day of November. We're headed into December. We're headed into next year. It's coming up. We're wrapping this one up. All right? Shit's wild. Shit is wild because it has felt like a fucking eternity of a year. That is for sure. But I don't even want to talk about all this stuff. What I want to talk about are some conspiracy theories. That's right. So jumping right back over to that megalist that they put together over on vertigo22.com. I'm at number 8, I think. Because last time I got lost talking about Project Blue. What a rabbit hole. But number 8 here on this mega list, the 2006 volleyball incident. Supposedly, according to Vertigo 22, a school shooting was covered up by the government. The story surrounding the event is pretty simple, apparently. Supposedly, a shooting or bombing took place during a school volleyball event in either Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Utah, Oregon, or Montana. Although apparently Nebraska and South Dakota are the most common to be claimed. It's stated that somewhere between 17 and 24 people were killed. The incident was covered up by the government. No word of the shooting or bombing was ever made public. The reason for such a cover-up has ranged from it being a psyop to being a precursor to the Sandy Hook massacre. Oh God. Number 9, the sky is alive. I like the sound of that. According to some people and this website, vertigo22.com, the sky is a living organism and operates like our brain. The thoughts the sky has produce clouds and lightning, and that's like the equivalent of neurons. That's fucking crazy. Meanwhile, the weather is literally created via emotion, apparently, according to this conspiracy theory. Jumping down to number 10, UFOs are jellyfish. A quirky little theory, according to Vertigo22.com, this one says that UFOs aren't alien aircraft, but instead a type of jellyfish native to the skies above us. Which also seems absolutely fucking bananas. But that's the thing, I've talked about it before. That's the thing I love about a good conspiracy theory, is that it's unbelievable. And that's what makes them that's what makes you want to believe in them, because you want to believe in the unbelievable, and you want the unbelievable to exist, because reality can be a little tame sometimes. If you know. Jump down to number 11. This one is kind of a hodgepodge of a few different ones. That's referring to the cryptids and advanced cryptozoology. So, while admittedly, cryptozoology is sort of referred to as a pseudoscience, it's where all the shoutouts to all of you listeners out there. Thank you so much. Shoutouts to anybody who actually uses Instagram. Go on there and follow us at Old Heart Radio. Follow us on Twitter at Old Heart in Space. Shoutouts to Oatly. I'm out of oat milk. I need your sponsorship so I can buy all the oat milk or have it all for free. This subpar coffee doesn't taste the same without it. Anyway, so back to cryptozoology. And I want to shout out my friend Nick Flannery. If you go online, Nick_Flannery_ on Instagram, you'll find his profile. He's been putting up some really cool pieces of music and stuff on his YouTube. Follow that link that he has in his profile there on Instagram. And you'll find some cool music. Anyway, so cryptozoology, which is one of my favorite aspects of conspiracies. I got into conspiracy theories because of cryptozoology, probably, and the theories surrounding these cryptids. Things like Bigfoot. Okay, Bigfoot is part of this. The chupacabra, the Mothman. I know this is gonna sound lame, but because of the true story aspect of the Mothman Prophecies movie with Richard Gere, that movie kind of freaked me out the first time I saw it. And I actually should do a podcast about the Mothman. What the fuck am I camping on? Anyway, so yeah, cryptozoology is kind of a pseudoscience, but a lot of things surrounding that are also supposedly covered up by what reality has kind of turned the idea of Men in Black into. Anyway, so number 12, let's just jump down to Mars. So the Red Planet hosts a large amount of conspiracy theories, according to Vertigo22.com. Apparently life has been covered up. The ruins of ancient civilizations are covered up. Apparently we have never even landed a rover on Mars, and humans originate from Mars. Apparently. Damn, I didn't know we were all Martians. Humans originate from Mars due to the collapse of our original civilization. That's probably where Elon Musk is from. I think Elon Musk is an alien. I've said it before. Elon Musk is an alien. Mark Zuckerberg is a fucking robot. All right, and they're working together. Number 13 on this list, Time Cube. This is interesting. Time Cube is incomprehensible, to say the least, according to Vertigo22.com, but it was made by a now deceased man named Gene Ray. He claimed that he was the smartest man in the world, and that supposedly Earth had 4 sides that could go through 4 separate days. Also, apparently Gene Ray had some good quotes. Ooh, I wish I could be this smart. I bestow upon myself, these are quotes from Gene Ray, according to Vertigo22.com. I bestow upon myself the doctorate of cubicism, for educators are ignorant of nature's harmonic time cube principle and cannot bestow the prestigious honor of wisdom upon the wisest human ever. Yeah. That is something, man. This guy, the time cube. All right, anyway, number 14, the Satanic Cabal, which is sort of similar to the Illuminati and the New World Order. The Satanic Cabal is allegedly a group of devil worshippers that rule over America. They wish to enrich themselves and satisfy themselves at the cost of our freedom. It's claimed that by some that President Trump is battling to overthrow them and give back the people the government or whatever. Yeah, that's all bullshit. That's probably part of like QAnon bullshit. So when I was in a band called Simon the Leper, you can look them up on Bandcamp. Find the You Are Okay EP. You might like it. We had a bass player who kind of fell into this satanic cabal trap, I'd say. Like his girlfriend really started stalking Davey Havoc from AFI online. I think AFI? I'm not really sure. Maybe not AFI. One of the other ones. Anyway, she started fucking stalking Davey Havoc online and then basically tried to stalk him in person. And then they started claiming that this weird, like, satanic, vampiric group was trying to, like, lure them into, you know, like, orgy-esque things. Like it's like they watched Eyes Wide Shut too many times. Which, don't get me wrong, Kubrick's worth watching, but let it go. Anyway, I miss that band, and I miss even playing with that bass player because we had some really great moments and creative inspirations with each other, but that shit ruined the band. But needless to say, go on Bandcamp and find Simon the Leper and look up the You Are Okay EP. I played drums on there. Anyway, so number 15 on this list on vertigo22.com, because we're talking about conspiracies. Program to kill. There's one. This idea kind of is that all serial killers and mass shooters are programmed to kill by the CIA and the satanic cabal. They do this to divert attention from the goings-on, the happenings in the government. I don't know about that one. That would be a lot of reach because there are a lot. I mean, there aren't like. I mean, like they trained and programmed every serial killer. Anyway, that's crazy. Number 16, Nostradamus. Nostradamus transcends religion, age, and borders, according to vertigo22.com. Known for his vague and enigmatic prophecies, there are many who believe that what he foresaw is in fact true. Nostradamus. Oh my god, we'll save some more for later, but this has been riveting. I love this mega list of conspiracies over at vertigo22.com. It's a list of like over 500, so you know we'll have more episodes of this stuff. So everybody deserves something, right? So go out there, use your brain for good. Every day's a good day to ripen up that coconut. I'm just gonna drop this here. I'm beginning to think about how much money I can pay somebody to run our social media at Old Heart Radio. If you're listening to this, you might be interested in that. Reach out, DM us at Old Heart Radio on Instagram, or send us an email at oldheartradio. Just send us an email, oldheartradio at gmail.com. Also, shoutouts. You all are awesome. Keep your sticks on the ice.